I'm Margaret Ann Windsor. I'm not going to show my father's picture or Elizabeth Mountbatten, the illegal monarch, or any of that. I've put it on former videos, and supposedly I have Channel 51 on YouTube. At least I think I do, where I've put a lot of them. I wanted to say this, though. I watched this is the 3rd of October, and I watched the scene play out on TV at the White House in Capitol, where the Secret Service shot the woman and killed her. My father is King Edward VIII, the real king, not the double that was used to abdicate in Mary Simpson, which formed an illegal government or monarch place there. George VI, my uncle, that helped kidnap me, and I won't go into the New World Order and all of that. I've done that. But I'm the legal monarch, Victoria II, brought to Moulton, Alabama in 41 and given the name of a twin. Both twins were dead. I grew up thinking this horrible person was my mother, Lina Dempsey, so abused. So I'm going to skip because my life has been a living hell with everyone here in this country knowing before I did. I only found out in '83 about my kidnapping in my real name, but they knew that, the media did, before I did. And they knew of the horrific crimes being committed against me on a daily basis. I watched that played out, the president of this country, and they're going to protect him, and they're going to protect the Capitol and all that, while I have been totally abused. And the way the last years that they have run me is they use chemicals on me. Now, it doesn't take a great brain to figure that out, but you see who's doing it, and the agencies and law enforcement behind it. Who do you complain to if they're the ones giving their okay? They get stuff on people, and most people were so willing to commit the crimes, like affordable corporate suites where I live, tried to live. Where I'm living now, I'm going to jump to and say that I've lived here since January the 12th this year. I'm older. I'm very sick because my immune system shuts down when certain chemicals, industrial and high-powered chemicals, are used, and I have suffered a lot of damage to the bones and spine, and I don't know, liver, kidneys, you name it. It's been deliberately put in my room where I've been forced to inhale it. So if you went back to spend my life, every day's been hell, where every law has been broken. No one's paid for the crimes. No one's been held accountable. No one cared. And you can't keep maintenance out if the police okay it. You can't keep housekeeping from soaking your linen and spraying it. If you can't complain to anybody and get anything done, it's just a joke. And that's exactly what my kidnapping and torture's always been. So yesterday, Sonny, S-U-N-N-Y, is the maintenance guy here. But then there's others. The whole team here has stood by and watched it. I live at Quality Inn Airport, Roanoke. You'd think it was, on the outside, you'd think I was having a good time, or it was at least comfortable. That's not the case. I've been gassed and chemicals used on me ever since I've been here, and I can't get another place because it would be the same unless it stopped. And that means the law working for me, or me being out of here and able to go back home to Britain, to England, where Elizabeth controls the visas, and she says whether the government opens up or not. So it has to be a transfer of power from here to me, where it really is anyway, and shut her down. She's not the legal monarch. Now then, the case is that Sonny, the maintenance guy yesterday, he didn't even come in while I was gone, and do things to the air conditioning or all of the stuff that's been done, spraying chemicals, and he flat came through the door and shoved me aside with me telling him not to come in, to wait and see, not use, I wanted to see what he had. He was going to use on the door. Well, he used it. He shoved me aside, and I thought the man was nuts. Not one person here, they all know what's going on, and there's other stuff going on. They've got people here from South America. I don't know if they're illegal or not. They eat well. They have cars. They clean. I'm treated like a piece of garbage. And I wanted to end it with this, and I hope you see where I'm going. I'm the legal monarch. The Brits have fought and died, and things, everything's stolen from them. The colonies, everything, because America installed Elizabeth and her father, George VI, and kidnapped me and took out my dad. So they take out leaders every day. King Ferdinand they had shot. So I want to go back to this, though, that I have told about the mind control murders. I wrote about in 77, 78, the shooting of Larry Flint. I was flown to his home during a campaign in 83, October of 83. The man was programmed to shoot him and his attorney in Lawrenceville, Georgia. There's a whole list, and how many people have really been killed using mind control? You can't find it in an autopsy or anything. The only way I knew was I was led into finding out about it, and it's been done in patterns, so it can be proven. At this point, the Brits and Germans, some of my family, some of the Windsors, sad to say, are the ones that helped do it to me, and went to the side of the New World Order and the Americans. The Hillary Clintons and the Walker Bushes and the Kennedys kidnapped me, Joe Kennedy and his mafia family. So I did want to add one to the list, and I'm very sad for this one especially. It was a mind control murder. And his name is Neil Entwistle. He's serving life in a Boston prison for mind control murder that he didn't commit, for killing his wife and child, and they were Americans. The highest court in Massachusetts rejected the appeal of Mr. Entwistle. If it weren't for the Brits, I wouldn't be alive. And everybody here in this place, as many as there are, knows what's been done to me and being done to me. They have all along, everywhere I've gone. It seems impossible. It's all true. Only that doesn't begin to tell the hell and the laws broken against me by law enforcement and so-called God-fearing Americans. What part of the Ten Commandments did they not understand? And do they think, they say they believe in God? What do they think he's going to say